Morning. It's a new day. I think it's Thursday. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's Thursday. So plan is today is to get the new bottom end into the 180. I've just spoken to Benke and Odges from Drift Japan Tours, and they've said that I can head to their place and use their hoist to do so. Just realised I've cracked one of my new headlights a little bit. Devote about that. No, it's not a headlight, it's just a cover, but still annoying. So yeah, what I am doing at the moment is I am waiting for my new compressor to rock up. I missed it yesterday as I was at Toshi's and then had to go to Astro Products to pick up a ring compressor. Last time my guys left you was last night after assembling this bottom end. So this bottom end is ready to go now. So yeah, the plan is basically I'm going to wait for the compressor to get here, and then I'm going to load the 180 onto the truck, the bottom end also into the truck with whatever tools I need, head to those guys' place and use their hoist rather than using the dirt. But in the meantime, what I am going to do is just start ticking some other things off on the list. Obviously, as you guys are aware, in the past when I went to D1 Divisional, I had to go through sort of like that checklist for scrutineering, and I haven't re-gone through that list with this new shell yet. So I'm going to re-go through that list and make sure that everything is going to work and going to be okay. Also just realised that I've cracked my fender. Also a little bit annoying. Jeez Louise. It's all happening. Yeah, I've got to re-go through that list and make sure everything's ticked off before I rock up on Saturday for practice and then Sunday for divisional. So I'm going to move the car into the shed next door, and I'm going to start going through that list. One of the things that will take a little bit of time is I want to actually weld some dash 10 fittings onto the rocker cover and put a catch can in that back corner. So yeah, that's my strategy. S14 sitting here, a little bit dirty from Dore. But yes, also need to spend a little bit of time on the 14 in the next coming weeks. But yeah, I'm really excited for this round to drive this round, and then for me to have a break after the next weekend, which is Formula Drift with Jake, and then I'll be able to have sort of 4 weeks with nothing to do other than get these cars looking as schmick as they can, paint the 180, paint the engine bay, paint the cage, paint interior parts, really make this car my own, and then also go right over the S14 and make that cool again, so I fall totally in love with the S14 again. And also just do some stuff to my house, which I'm really excited to do. So yeah, also got to do lots of stuff to the truck as well, which I would like to do, put a wheel rack underneath it and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, fun, lots of fun and games, lots of things to do. Let's get into the 180. Car's in the shed. Yeah, I'm actually stoked with how the engine bay is looking. It's actually looking really clean and tidy, which I'm stoked about because for so long it was just so cluttered and gross. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is just set this catch can up in this bottom back corner. I do have a catch can here for it somewhere. Oh no, it's in my box of stuff for the 180. Here it is here. I've got one of these to put in this back corner. For memory, it's got 2-10. Let's just get it out. 2-10 feeds on it. Oh yeah, and then the -10 return. So I'm probably just cap the return. If I have a cap here, that is. Ideally, I'd like to run that back down to the back of the motor, down here. But we'll see how we're going for time and for line and whatnot. I do have some dash 10 line here and some weld on fittings and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll mount the catch can in there first, make sure that all fits nice and snug, and then after I've done that, I'll work out basically where I'm going to weld my fittings onto the rocker cover. Also, what I would like to do to the rocker cover is actually weld make a hybrid cover. So actually, cut the back side of a VCT cover off and weld the front side of my cover on. And then if I did do that, I'd possibly just delete this baffle here, shave it, and then I would run a catch can set up from this line here and this back line here to make it look nice and clean. So yeah, I would like to do that as well. However, at the moment, I'm not going to be able to do that because that's going to take a fair bit of time, and I'd also like to get it painted and whatnot. Yeah, always very time poor these days. So let's mount this catch can and then let's start ticking a list off. I've taken the bonnet off to make things easier. I've just gone to put the catch can in there. Unfortunately, the catch can I have been given is the wrong one. I was sent the right one, but the guy who's given it to me has given me the wrong one and given someone else the wrong one. So I have his one and he has my one. So I've just messaged Satoshi now to see if he's at the shop, because he has an S13 catch can for his S14 and I have an S14 catch can for my S13. So that now goes on the back burner. Now I am just going to get the indicators into it and make sure they're all working, because I need them for divisional. This one has seen the wall at Sportsland Yamaneshi, as you guys saw. But yes, I'm going to just give this a quick sand back and then probably just tint it rather than mixing up some clear and clearing it, and then I'll tint this one the same. That way it's nice and shiny again. I did, however, lose this bit of wiring, I think, in the crash. I haven't actually had a look in here, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be missing. Yeah, so there's the spade terminal, and yeah, I can't see this one anywhere. So yes, I have got these two little replacement ones that I ordered off Amazon, except they don't actually fit properly. So I might just glue one of those in there, and then I'll order another couple of these ones. I got these ones off Amazon as well. They come as a 4-pin, but you can sort of cut them back to kind of like a semi 3-pin, and then they go in and actually hold in. So I'll order a couple more of those because I need them also for my S14 front indicators, which are in here. Yeah, so I'll order maybe 6 more of them, or maybe just 10 more, so I've got some spares. But yes, that's where I'm at now. Yeah, let's keep going. So decided to repin these while I'm at it, rather than having to like connect individually like a circle terminal. I've got these here that I just ordered, so I'm just going to repin them to that. That way it's just one connector, nice and easy for the front bar to come off. Honestly, it's like these small things that just make life easy. Drifting is difficult at times, and if we can make our lives easier just by, when we need to unplug the front bar, rather than having to undo 4 things to only having to undo 2 things, it makes the process quicker, and it in a frustrating moment can be a lot less frustrating when it's just push your finger on here and pull it out, rather than having to undo a few more. But yeah, simple things like this that I really love doing, even though it's like the smallest thing. If you can just like carry this on to every area of your car's build quality will go up immensely, just by having all of these little things in order. So it's just what I like to do. But if you're not fussed with pulling the old 4 out at once, go for it. I also ordered some red, I think these are a T2 globe, or T10, I can't remember, I think it's a T10, yeah, T10, and I was getting that mixed up with a H2 globe for the headlight. Yeah, there's a T10 globe and it's red because what I want to do with this car is go gunmetal and red. So what I've decided to do with paint is I'm going to, as I said, paint along this line here gunmetal with a onyx flake in it from Tropical Glitz. I don't know if I've got the flake here that I can show you. This is it here. It's like a black flake. Really keen to get that in there. And then I want to do, if I can, carbon bonnet, carbon roof skin. You can just buy like an actual like overlay. I don't mean to cut the whole roof out and put a carbon one in there. That would be sick. But yeah, carbon roof skin and then a carbon like little trunk spoiler. And then like put a red pearl sort of over the top of all of that. And then just have small intricacies of red everywhere is what I want to do. Red brake calipers, red wheel nuts, and then just small bits and pieces, red in the interior. I've already started doing that, as you guys can see, but yeah, that's what I really want to do. Then in regards to the bay, I want to spray the bay, maybe silver, not sure yet, and then really heavy flake red rocker cover, and then maybe some small intricacies of red also in the engine bay. So yeah, what I've done is I've ordered some red indicators. Yeah, because here in Japan you can do cool stuff like that. In Australia they have to be amber. In Japan they are like, it's a light and it works, it's fine. So yes, I'm gonna repin these now, sand that back, tint it, and so these will be a little bit darker also to blend in with that color I'm going, sort of a darker bottom side of the car with a lighter top side of the car. So these tinted indicators should look good in there. Alright, just prepped these up. All I had was 240, a little bit too gritty if you ask me. So I'm hoping that the tint will make them a little bit brighter and fill in all the little imperfections. This one actually came up alright. So yeah, I'm just going to lay these down on some cardboard now. Got some tint here. So yeah, tint these up, and then while I'm waiting for them to dry, I will cut the hole for this side. On the driver's side, I've already just cut the passenger side one, and then I'll wire the driver's side. I just finished doing the passenger side, so that's all done now. So I'll spray those up, get that headlight out of the way, and then we'll wire that side up, and then once they're dry I can sit them in the front bar and that'll be a tick off the list. Sweet, all wired up. Let's go look at these indicators. It's hard with this vinyl spray, this lens spray, what would you call it? Like a lens tint. They call it something else in Australia, nightshade. Because like, if you spray a tiny bit on, it's like real patchy. But then you want to put like a heavy coat on to make it like even, but then it's like instantly dark. So that's 3 coats. Just looking at it now. Look at the same light so we can see. I hate how matte it looks. It's gross. Yeah, it's about the same. Alright. Go Dremel the hole for the driver's side one, and then we'll screw these in. That looks cool as shit. Stoked. Now I need to somehow make the backs do that. Be red as well, that would be gangster. They're still amber. That is because the tail light's amber on the inside actually, so I wonder if I can like untint that. If you guys know how to do that, please send me a message. Well guys, it's 4:20 and I've just decided that I'm just going to bite the bullet and do this here. I started packing everything to take to the guy's house, and honestly it was just getting ridiculous. I needed to pack and make sure I have absolutely everything there here, otherwise it's going to be a 40-minute drive. Well, it's actually more like 30 minutes, but 30-minute drive home, then a 30 minutes, it's an hour round trip if I forget even one thing. I also need to take the motor there. It's just yeah, it's just going to be a mission. So I've decided to just bite the bullet, lay in the dirt tonight. Hopefully the engine crane doesn't get stuck here, but I'm about to start jacking it up, and yeah, getting the motor out. Wish me luck, guys. Hello. I've been procrastinating. I genuinely cannot be fucked. I'm tired and over it. I'm like, dude, I've pulled the motor out of this car like so many times. But yes. If I don't do it, no one's going to do it, and I'm not going to get to the event, so. Yes, it is 8:15. And I've just got everything undone. I'm about to start jacking the engine crane up to get it out. It only just fit on either side of the jack stands, which is good. But there is a crater next to me that I'm worried about. So we'll see how this goes. Said crater. Not keen. So I might try to just go that way backwards and then put the motor in box here. Get the box off. Get the clutch off. Flywheel off. And then ideally put it on that stand. Ugh, that means I gotta pull that motor off. Can't be fucked. But I realistically need it on the stand so I can access stuff easy, so I can just literally yank the head off and go straight on top of this one. Yeah. Big time CBFing right now. But I strategically put the car so it was just outside the door, so that I have to get at least the motor and gearbox out on the ground. So that I could get the car off the stands and push it in, so yeah. If you want some advice on how to get shit done, make sure it's inconvenient for you to walk away. Let's get this out. Missions. No wonder the clutch was slipping. That pressure plate was silver when I put it in. Look how much oil has been on it. Rear main must be leaking because I can't really see. Where's my torch? It's under there. Can't really see anywhere else that's been leaking. No, it hasn't been leaking from up top. It's dry up there. Yeah, rear main must have had a decently bad leak, so yes. No wonder why the dog's been slipping. Okay, well, let's get this pressure plate off, clutch off, flywheel off, and then let's get that engine off the stand, this engine on the stand, and then I'm going to dinner. I'm tired as fuck. Yes, alright. Let's keep going. Yes, rear main has definitely been leaking. Should have seen the back of the flywheel. It had like a 5mm layer of shit on the back of it. I haven't looked at the back of the sandwich plate yet. Yeah, look at that. It's disgusting. So that wouldn't have helped with the old clutch slipping issues. Look at the spigot bush as well. That thing is fucked. Oh, looks like I'm going to need a spigot bearing as well. I wonder if that motor has one in it. Hey, let's have a look. It doesn't. What the fuck is that? It's got something in the back of it. I don't know what that is. I feel like I need to touch it now. Ooh, okay, don't worry. It's pushed further in, but it's like a little wasp nest or something. Maybe. I'm not sure. But yes, I'm going to need a new spigot bush. Oh man. Now I need to get that off. I can't be fucked, eh? I'm probably going to go have a shower and just eat dinner and call it a night. I wanted to do that before, but you know, the car was stuck outside, so now I've got an excuse to be a little bitch. Yeah, I'm hungry as fuck. Alright, let's... Look at my screamer too. It's screaming for dear life. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah, not ideal. That's because It had some leftover material on there, which is this really thin stainless, and I welded it to that. And obviously that's gotten hot and just been like, fuck no, I'm not holding onto that heavy piece of shit. So, yes, it's fallen off. Okay. Yep, let's move this. I'll push this stand back there, I'll move the motor to there. If I can do that, getting through the fucking Great Canyon of Destiny. Look at this thing. It's fucking in there. Yeah, let's let's at least get that motor, this motor, into there. The other motor next to it. And I won't pack the engine crane up, we'll just leave it there. Get this off the stands, push it forward so I can close the door. Fuck, gotta pack up all the tyres and wheels that I put outside too. Dog. Yep, let's do that. I'm stoked with the progress today. I'm not actually that stoked with it. I'm glad the motor's out, but it's been a hard day. It's been hard to push myself because I've been CBFing all day. But yeah, excuse me. Yeah, realistically, I need to get my ass in the gear because it's a 5.5 hour drive to. I don't even know what the raceway's called. I've been calling it the wrong raceway this whole time I've been talking to you guys. But it's not Okibuiki. That's where I just drove for. That's where I just drove for Doridor. So it's Owara Circuit. That's where it is. It's like 5.5 hours away from here. So yeah, realistically, I need to get this in the car as soon as possible so I can load the car onto the truck and drive my ass there because I want to practice on Saturday and shake the car down really. But I can't do that unless I've got the motor back in the car and running, obviously. So yeah, shouldn't take long to swap the head over. I'm not too concerned about that side of things. It's more so just like putting it all back in the car, especially with the fucking Grand Canyon I've created. But yeah. Tired as shit, yeah. I'm fucking going to dinner. I won't be back. And sometimes I'm like, I might be back. Not tonight. Not tonight, I'm wrecked. Alright, I'm gone. See you guys tomorrow. 9:40. Mission. The fucking engine crane went into the crater. So I couldn't do this. So I had to just let it down and then pick that up and walk it over here. Pretty sure I have spina bifida now, but yes, it's there. It's good, yeah. It's not like I need to do fucking heaps more shit. But yes, it's done. Car's pushed forward. Now all I need to do is put the wheels and tyres away, and then I can go have a shower, then go to dinner. I know I said I wasn't going to be back, but I'm back, so now I'm going to dinner. I won't be back. Alright, see yous.